Every financial story teaches something. Today's story begins with Grace Liu. Grace handled invoices for a small marketing firm, 12 employees, 1 shared inbox, and dozens of vendor emails every week. She was good at her job specifically because she moved fast. That Tuesday morning, an email landed in her inbox from a vendor the company used every month. Same logo, same tone, same kind of formatting she'd seen in 100 invoices before. It said there was a billing issue and asked her to click a link to confirm the account details before the payment could process. Grace clicked. The page that loaded looked exactly like the vendor's usual login screen. She typed in the company's payment credentials without thinking twice, the way she'd done dozens of times before on the real site. Something felt slightly off only after she hit submit. The page took a beat too long to load, then redirected to a generic error message instead of the confirmation she expected. Grace paused, scrolled back up to the original email, and looked at it properly for the first time. And that's worth pausing on, because it's the single habit that matters most in today's story. Before clicking anything, look at the actual sender address, not just the name displayed. Grace had seen billing department in bold at the top, but the address underneath it wasn't the vendor's real domain at all. It was close, 1 letter different, easy to miss at a glance, and impossible to miss once you actually look. Grace didn't know it yet, but she'd just handed her login credentials to a criminal, not the vendor. What made the email convincing wasn't bad grammar or a sloppy design. Those old warning signs barely apply anymore. This one was clean, professional, and used the company's real logo. The 2 things that gave it away were the mismatched sender address and the artificial urgency. A billing problem that needed fixing immediately, worded to make her act before she thought. Grace immediately called her IT contact, using a number she already had saved, not anything from the email. Together, they changed the compromised password from a different device, turned on 2-factor authentication on the account, and confirmed no payment had actually gone through before the account was secured. She also reported the email to the real vendor, who confirmed other clients had received the identical message that same week. Nothing was lost, but Grace said afterward that the moment that stuck with her wasn't the mistake. It was how ordinary the email had looked right up until she checked one detail. Phishing doesn't usually look like a scam anymore. It looks like Tuesday morning. The habit that catches it isn't suspicion of everything. It's checking one thing every time. Does the address under the name actually match where it should come from? Financial protection rarely begins with money. It begins with knowledge. I'm Daniel Brooks. This is American Financial Stories. Knowledge is your first line of financial protection.